Hello, hello, hello. Let us recall one theory. The earth is hollow and beings of a higher race live inside it. Oh God. Holy Virgin Mary. If you ask a scientist about the structure of the earth, they will answer inner core, outer core, mantle, upper mantle, crust. A handful of scientists and the majority of esotericists, however, would not agree with this position. For centuries, among conspiracy theories there has circulated the one about the hollow earth. According to this concept, the earth is completely hollow inside. Let us mentally go back in time. Since deep antiquity, many peoples and different cultures have been convinced that beneath our feet there exists another invisible world. In the myths, legends, and folklore of various tribes and civilizations, the concept is established that such a world, a subterranean kingdom, or the place from which they originated, exists. As examples, we can cite the underworld in ancient Greek mythology, Hades, the Scandinavian Svartalfheim, the Christian Hell, the Jewish Sheol, and so on. In Kabbalistic and Tibetan literature, a similar dark place is also mentioned. The Tibetans tell a story that is passed down from generation to generation, according to which there is an ancient city, Shambhala, which is located inside the earth. Native American legends, for their part, tell that there is a world beneath the earth, and that they were the first to emerge from it, their mission being to populate the surface. The Eskimos also have a similar belief coming from their folklore. The ancient Incas as well. According to the legends of many of the cultures listed above, and thousands of others not mentioned, numerous secret cave entrances and portals lead to the world beneath our feet. In the 17th century, the famous English astronomer and mathematician Sir Edmund Halley officially made such a supposition. At the time, however, his theory was refuted by other scientists and by the skeptical public as a whole. 2 centuries later, the hollow earth theory once again gained popularity, although during those 2 centuries individuals periodically appeared who made such claims. In the 19th century, well-known figures such as John Cleves Symmes Jenner and Jeremiah N. Reynolds revived the topic and insisted that Symmes not only claimed that the earth is hollow, but also that it consists of different levels within its interior. A major role in popularizing this theory was also played by Jules Verne's novel Journey to the Center of the Earth from 1864. Conspiracy theorists see an entrance in every larger hole. The first man to fly over the North Pole in 1947, Richard Byrd, wrote in his report that he had surveyed about 26 Zellweger around and beyond the pole. On the basis of these words, beyond the pole, supporters of the hollow earth theory accused the U.S. government, which financed Byrd's flight, of concealing facts. They believed that Byrd had traveled into the interior of the earth. In his diary before his death, Byrd wrote that he had seen the land beyond the pole. This is the center of the great unknown. Scientists explore the interior, but do not get far. In June 2014, scientists explored the Earth's mantle, but they did not get far. We have barely scratched the surface of the Earth. We drilled about 8 miles inward, but had to stop because it became too hot. The center of the Earth is 4,000 miles away. We reached only 8. That is nothing, says one of the researchers on the mission, John Brandenburg. This gives even greater grounds for supporters of the hollow earth theory to say yes, and in their view, rightly, that in the end no one can truly know or state with certainty what lies inside. They refuse to agree with the position expressed by the scientific community. According to them, inside the earth there exists an entire other world, just as ancient people believed. This world, in their opinion, is inhabited by beings of a higher race, that they have trains and other means of transportation with which they move around their own world, that at the very center of the earth there is yet another sun similar to ours. The entrances were located at the south and north poles. Many scientists of the past and present believe that there truly are entrances to this inner world. Most theories suggest that they are located at the south and north poles. In 1947, the famous polar explorer Admiral Richard Byrd set out on a mission to the North Pole. In his personal journal, he writes about a mysterious land beneath the North Pole, which he calls the center of the great unknown. He notes that he encountered a large green area in a place where it would be absurd for such a thing to exist. There were even rivers, mountain slopes, animals, trees. 3 years later, Byrd also headed to the South Pole. Rumors say that when he reached Antarctica, the very first thing the Admiral encountered was precisely the entrance to the world beneath the Earth's surface. Admiral Byrd saw an unusual flying craft. Admiral Byrd recorded many strange things in his diary, including the existence of an unusual flying craft, assumed to be a spacecraft that could fly from one pole to the other. There are rumors that when he returned to the United States, where he was thoroughly interrogated about his experiences, the Admiral was forced to remain silent about the incredible discoveries he had made. According to insider Corey Goode, who claims that he personally visited the Earth's interior several times, a civilization called the Ansher lives there. He recounts that in the unknown inner world it was very bright, but no shadows were cast. The Ansher people explained to him that they produce light from sound, whatever that may mean. Corey Goode also shares that in this other world there was a complete ecosystem with forests, rivers, animals, just like ours and just like those described by Admiral Byrd. Another interesting detail from his account is that the people living inside the Earth possess very advanced technology controlled by the power of consciousness, and that they were people from the future who had returned here to help humanity. They are, according to Goode, karmically bound to us. The Third Reich found what they went looking for, a map made by the Nazis fuels conspiracy theories. Some Nazi leaders also supported the hollow earth theory. Adolf Hitler believed in it, but on the condition that it was a place only for pure and ideal Aryans. The German esoteric Thule Society put forward a similar hypothesis, connected with the legends of the underground kingdoms of Agartha and Shambhala. In the 20th century, Hitler and Nazi Germany showed great interest in the hollow earth theory. They took it so seriously that they organized 3 entire missions to Antarctica. According to conspiracy beliefs, the envoys of the Third Reich found what they went there for. What is more, according to them, Hitler's mysterious disappearance after the end of the war occurred precisely there. He was admitted into the other world located beneath our feet. Tunnels in Tibet and the Egyptian pyramids lead to the underground kingdom. The myths are as old as humanity itself, including myths about beings that inhabit the depths of the earth. Unlike the heavenly angels, it is traditionally believed that demons dwell beneath the earth. A vivid example of this is the Christian hell. Unlike Christians, Buddhists in Central Asia believe that beneath the earth lies a wonderful land, Agartha or Agartha. The people there are beautiful and much wiser than us. There rules a king who can read human souls. For millennia, Tibetan scholars have spoken of an underground world, saying that they are in contact with the king of the subterranean kingdom, who is also the supreme ruler of the entire planet. They also speak and write of a tunnel connecting Tibet with the inner world, which they guard, and note that there are many other entrances scattered across the earth. For example, beneath the Great Pyramids of Egypt and South America. Entrances to underground cities, as they say, also exist around the vast Amazon basin. For example, connecting the lost city of El Dorado with the rest of the ancient world. The capital of this inner world, and therefore of the entire world, as they claim, is Shambhala, where the ruler of the world resides, surrounded by higher beings who teach representatives of humanity's science, art, religion, and philosophy.